Hey class, my name is Sean McClintock. The purpose of my video today is to not only discuss the dispositions I believe I possess, but the dispositions I need to work on. I wrote this paper down today so I don't leave anything out, but I will also touch base on the qualities I think professional educators should display. Of the following 9 dispositions: high expectations, respect for the diversity of others, fairness, professional conduct, reflection, curiosity, honesty, compassion, advocacy, and dedication. I believe I possess high expectations, honesty, compassion, advocacy, and dedication. I've always had high expectations for myself, and it has naturally caused me to have high expectations for others in my life. I believe we can always work on ourselves, and we should always hold ourselves to the highest expectations and help to push others to achieve their full potential. Honesty and compassion to me almost go hand in hand. I don't believe you can have true, real compassion if you aren't having honesty as well. To be clear is to be kind, and to achieve that you must be honest and present and present it with compassion. Kids especially don't always know how to be compassionate, but they have a funny way of being brutally honest. Advocacy is something I'm very passionate about. I believe you can learn so much from another person by listening when they speak and being present for them. Being a paraeducator for almost 4 years, I get to see the kids more, so outside of their classroom, I think it has opened doors that made the kids trust me more. I have had interactions with kids, even at recess, where they approach me about things going on in their life and they just want someone to hear them. This just happened to me last week. A boy told me that he was feeling sad for personal reasons at home, but he opened up to me, and it really helped him to go actually see a counselor. So I just helped him begin that process of emotional overload that he was experiencing. Dedication and fairness. I'm a very dedicated person when it comes to my personal and professional life. I believe if you aren't going to give it 110%, don't expect to get the best outcome. Possessing this trait is sometimes, I believe, sorry about that. I will be able to use help other students gain this quality. After my TBI, I had to learn how to do simple, mundane things like walk, feed myself, form correct sentences. Having this trait allowed me to not give up and push myself to succeed in learning these things again at 25. Fairness to me is that we have rules in place for a reason, and holding ourselves and students to those rules is how we uphold fairness in the classroom. It is how we keep our school's culture intact. What dispositions do I need to work on before entering the classroom in my first year of teaching? I would say, to me, it's diversity for others, reflection, and professional conduct. When it comes to diversity for others, I'm not privileged to knowing the background and cultures of the students since I only work with a handful of them. Knowing that I work in a school that has a large number of Hispanic children, I think it will be very beneficial for me to learn more about their background and culture before my first year of teaching. Reflection for me, this one is 50-50. I'm currently very vocal and asking questions to my colleagues and supervisors. What I am not key in is making time daily to reflect and using feedback to change ineffective processes. I could ramble on and make excess, but what it comes down to is change is hard. Being a para, we deal with change more so than teachers. Our expectations, schedule, and student groups change all the time. Learning to be okay with change is my big focus. I want to make sure the kids in my group succeed, and when they change so often, it's hard for me not to get frustrated. I don't get more time with them. And last but not least, what qualities should professional educators display. I think professional conduct, I know how to follow the rules, look and act like an adult to the students. I won't be the teacher in a suit and tie, but I also won't be a teacher in sweatpants either. I plan to hold myself to all these dispositions while maintaining my true self in a clean-cut professional appearance. Parents are the biggest stressor when it comes to professional conduct, as their opinions tend to come across very strong and demanding. Learning to take a deep breath and know they're just passionate about their children's academics will be important to me. All in all, professional educators should not only possess all of these dispositions I discussed today, but they should possess a desire to make a difference in each and every child's life they teach. Being a teacher is not the most salary-driven job. We all know that. But it can be one of the most rewarding. All teachers do things differently, but we all have the same goal in mind, and that is to help educate our younger generations to grow up and reach for the stars.